Hello, Joseph Carabas here. The wonderful Kaylin Booth from Wordcrafter Press has asked me to contribute something to the Curses blog tour. And because I like Kay and I like being published and I'm a whore for publicity, I'm going to be doing some readings. First up is Grafton's Ghost Child by Joseph Carabas. Grafton turned the knob on Chloe's bedroom door slowly, thankful for the patience that came so naturally to him. The doorknob would sometimes crick, and he didn't want to wake his daughter, just peek in to watch her sleep, make sure she was snug under the covers. Sometimes Amanda would open the window in their daughter's room to let the night air in, and Chloe would curl up into a tight little ball, just her nose exposed and forming a little steam tent. She was adorable. Sure enough, a few snowflakes blew in as he entered, and Chloe was beginning to curl into a ball. Like her father, she was patient. It would take about 10 minutes before she was done, never waking once. Grafton had watched her do it. As he entered, Chloe's merchant ghost looked up. It was sitting in a recliner beside the nightstand next to his daughter's bed, reading a book. Grafton could see the book in its hands. The book had to be as ancient as the merchant ghost itself, its eyes emitting that odd red-yellow light to illuminate the pages. The merchant ghost nodded, its tree-like body and bark-like skin folding as it moved, then went back to its reading. Grafton lowered the window. He smiled at Chloe as she slept and knelt down, arranging her covers. He couldn't help himself. He licked one of her whiskers. She was so beautiful, so perfect, and he often teased her about what a heartthrob she'd be when she was older and all the boys came a-calling. As he arranged her covers, the merchant ghost's eyelight splayed over her blanket, and Grafton saw a lost whisker. He picked it up and smiled. It wouldn't be long now. Excuse me. His little girl was growing up. Grafton knew there was a time when parents attended their children less. He'd heard stories from the days before the merchant ghosts came, not in ships, not in crafts of any kind, simply appearing and dropping slowly through the skies, angel-like but not, like the superheroes of old, touching one foot first, then another, going to one knee, knights in reverence to lords we never knew. Humans had gotten so much right and so much wrong, they explained. We didn't know how unified everything was, including our sciences. Quantum evolutionary economics was the main example. It made so much sense after a demonstration or two. Einstein's spooky action at a distance held true, but in scales we couldn't imagine. Life was entangled in ways we didn't understand. Wittingly destroy a species here and species on worlds galaxies away also died. Like all things, there was good and bad in understanding. Grafton's patience, for example, came from some great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather shooting a lion for fun as a trophy. So the merchant ghost spliced feline DNA into Grafton's forebears, and the lesson was learned. The Japanese, pretty much as a people, lived in the oceans now. None of them were small enough to live on land, and even if they couldn't move well at all. All those years of whale harvesting come back to haunt them. But the merchant ghost said we were learning our lessons well, and not too late. Grafton smiled down at his daughter, slowly changing from kitten child to woman cat. Whatever his people's crime had been those many generations ago, he was glad of it. Grafton's Ghost Child by Joseph Carabas in the Curses Wordcrafter Anthology. Doodles.